Welcome, fans. To 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Fox with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Fox just a blur in transition.
Now Randall. Watson the screen. Outside for Davis. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Turner. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Denver's head coach. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. From deep, Weber pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Davis looking for an opening. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Good spot where Davis can operate. He has the ability to dominate down low.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Well, AD doesn't always seek out shots. He's not a ball hog, so he's ready to score or make a pass.
Outside, Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. To the paint. Here's Davis. Misses the layup.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's George. The shot off that time.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Outside, George for the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, stolen by Dumars. George looking around. Pass to George. Back to George. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Three-pointer, Fox. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. Outside for Randall. Davis sets a screen. Randall outside. No good. That would have tied it.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here is George. Nothing on the board.
Now, you like to see how comfortable Fox is from deep.
The Nuggets trailed by 5. Outside, Green. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Fox. He's got 5. Pass to George. There's the screen. Down low. Shoots it. And George gets it to go.
Well, Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Watson. To the inside. George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Weber. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Weber's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizard. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
The Nuggets trailed by 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Hachimura. Inside. Nevitt misses the baby hook.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now, here is Weber. He has 6. Second chance shot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Driving the lane. Caruso, no good. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Lively. Woke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And Denver has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
First team foul.
Here's Dumars. And the 3 ball is good. Dumars got 5 now.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Pass to Exum. Now Lively. Weber outside. Clock at 6. Lively with the screen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Nevin. The kick out to Fox. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Davis with it. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Fox. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space. And now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fox feeling it out a bit. That one rolling around and rims out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it Brent his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Nevin. The kick out to Fox. Clock at 4. Launches it from deep. Another miss by Fox.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Kept alive. Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, like an octopus in there. Feels like AD just doesn't stop. How many arms does he have?
Pass to Hachimura. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Outside Fox. To halt the run. And again, Washington no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And George drops them both. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's stolen by Fultz. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Denver on top, leading by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here is Fox. Going inside.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with the three. The rebound by Turner. And so George will bring it up for Washington. It's a one-point game. George up top. Pass to Dumars. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, it's George. And Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Murray with it. Still yet to score. Down low. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And here's George for three. Carries it from three-point range. George has got 10 points in the game.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Now here's Green on the wing. Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Weber. They grabbed her on this. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here now is Weber. He's got 6. Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, George. Over Green. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
And Washington making a change here. Right side, Davis. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Outside, George. The tray. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Inside, and stolen by Watson. And it's Davis missing. Here's Washington. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, just not going to get too cute with it here. Get the ball to PG and let PG cook.
On the wing, Murray. Still without a basket. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
To the paint, Randall. Outside for Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Wizards with the lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And George, here we go. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Number 4.
Here's Randall. He's got 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from George. And stolen by Watson. Denver calls timeout. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Well, I hope this one is not the draw of a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Checking in for the Wizards.
And we've reached the end of the third. Wizards lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from
33. The Wizards. 37.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Green deciding where to go with it. There's the drive, and that one is off. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hachimura. The kick out to Fox. Here's Nevitt. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Right side, Davis. Pass to Watson. And here is Marion. Covered by Dumars. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Back to Green. The 3-ball. Nevitt with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Caruso. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Checking in for the Wizards. Number 33.
Back to Dumars. No good with the layup. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Tremendous scoring output here from AD. I love this aggressive mindset.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Wizards substitution. George. Paul George.
Nuggets trail. Outside, Green. It's good. This game is all even.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Right side, Fox. And here's George for 3. Right side, Dumars. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Green. And he makes that one. Green's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
5 on the clock. Fox with the steal. Pass to George. Here's the screen. Now, here's Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Green with the drive. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Joe Dumars.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead. Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
And to outside. Pass to Green. Randall surveying the D. Back to Green. Shoots over Fox. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Right side Turner. Outside Fox. Back to Turner. A pass to Fox. Over Watson. Fox, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now Davis. Randall with the ball. Timeout called. Nuggets. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Wizards making a switch here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working. He said you have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to George. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes.